Senator Kyle, your thoughts about a nominee for the court, and are you willing, because Senator Specter brought it up, are you willing to pledge right now that that the GOP will not filibuster whoever the president nominates?
It'll all depend on what kind of a person it is. I am a little troubled by what Arlen said. He wants somebody who, and then he named 2 or 3 positions that he wants that person to take to be tough on executive powers, for example. I want a judge who will read the law and declare it in each case that comes before him or her as it should be. In other words, don't have somebody coming in with preconceived attitudes. I'm going to be tough on the executive, or I'm going to be for the little guy, or whatever their preconceived attitudes are. We've had too much of that. What we want is a judge who will read the law in any particular case, and as Justice Roberts said during his confirmation, if the law is on the side of the little guy wins. If it's on the side of the big guy should win. And that's what we want in our judges. I think the president will nominate a qualified person. I hope, however, he does not nominate an overly ideological person. That will be the test, and if he doesn't nominate someone who is overly ideological, I don't think, you may see Republicans voting against the nominee, but I don't think you'll see them engage in a filibuster.
Well, let me ask you, and we've only got 2 minutes left, Senator Kyle, so I'm going to ask you for quick answers on both of these. You and most other Republicans denounced Democrats a couple of years ago when they were filibustering judicial nominees, and at that point you said this, and let's put it up on the screen: it's never been the case until the last 2 years that a minority could dictate to the majority what they could do. So why was filibustering judicial nominees wrong then, but it might be right now?
Well, it is wrong, and it shouldn't be done. But I think you would agree that if only one side is permitted to do it, the Democrats, and not the Republicans, then you have a very unfair system. I would prefer to go back to the situation where it is not done by either party, but the Democrats won that fight. They filibustered Miguel Estrada. He never got on the court. 7 other circuit court nominees. So what we need to do is, I think, apply the rule that the Gang of 14 came up with a couple of years ago, that you don't filibuster except in extraordinary circumstances. And I'm willing to live by that general rule.